Welcome back. Today's episode is about a company that came closer to failure than most people realize, and survived not because of luck, but because of painful, disciplined decisions. This is the turnaround story of Apple in the late 1990s. By 1996, Apple was in serious trouble. The company was losing money, market share, and relevance. Its product lineup was bloated with confusing variations that overlapped and competed with one another. Internally, teams were siloed, leadership was fragmented, and there was no shared sense of direction. Apple didn't look innovative. It looked exhausted. Cash reserves were shrinking so fast that bankruptcy was a real possibility. Analysts openly questioned whether Apple should be sold off in pieces. The brand still had loyal fans, but loyalty alone doesn't keep a company alive. Then came a move that seemed minor at the time. Apple acquired Next, a small, struggling software company. But the real acquisition wasn't technology. It was Steve Jobs returning to the company he had founded years earlier. Jobs didn't start with big speeches or ambitious growth plans. He started with cuts, relentless cuts. Entire product lines were eliminated. Projects that teams had worked on for years were shut down in weeks. Jobs reduced Apple's sprawling portfolio to a simple framework: consumer and professional users, each with a desktop and a laptop. 4 core products, nothing more. This wasn't about minimalism for its own sake. It was about survival. By narrowing focus, Apple freed up talent, reduced internal conflict, and restored clarity. Employees finally understood what mattered and what didn't. Next came credibility. Jobs made a controversial decision to partner with Microsoft, securing a $150 million investment and long-term software support. To many loyal Apple fans, it felt like betrayal. Inside the company, it was seen for what it really was: oxygen. With stability restored, Apple leaned into its core belief: user experience and design. The iMac wasn't the most powerful computer on the market, but it was approachable, elegant, and simple. Apple stopped competing on technical specifications and started competing on how technology felt to use. The turnaround wasn't instant, but it was decisive. Within a few years, Apple returned to profitability. More importantly, it rediscovered a clear identity, one that later enabled the iPod, iPhone, and iPad. The lesson? Successful turnarounds don't start with innovation. They start with focus, courage, and the willingness to say no. Apple didn't save itself by doing more. It saved itself by doing less better. Thanks for watching. For more business English tips, follow our Instagram at @bpropeller, our LinkedIn Propeller Business English, and at website bpropeller.com.